fans may be stroking out over what the Chicago Bears have accomplished this season. That being said, the Bears step up in class this week when they host the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Football. By many metrics, including Sagarin and Pro-Football-Reference, the Bears have played the worst schedule in the NFL by a large margin. That may mean we have value on the Vikings this week, as the line is just 2.5, favoring the Bears at home with a total of 45 points. The Vikings head into this week with a 5-3-1 record straight up and against the spread, and a 5-4 mark to the under. The Vikings could have a nice advantage this week because they are off of a bye week, and Mike Zimmer is 7-3 straight up and 6-3-1 against the spread, with more than 7 days of rest since taking over in 2014. The timing of the bye week can be a blessing or a curse for NFL teams, but it seems to have worked out in Minnesota's favor. Stefon Diggs should be back in the lineup after missing the last 2 games with a rib injury. Diggs is the perfect complement to leading receiver Adam Thielen, who is one of the best route runners in the league. Together, these two have caught 136 passes from Kirk Cousins and 11 of his 17 touchdown tosses. The bye week should also help Dalvin Cook, who returned from injury to have 109 all-purpose yards on 12 touches against the Lions in Week 9. The Chicago Bears are 6-3 on the season, both straight up and against the number. They are also 6-3 to the over on the season and have outscored the opposition by an average of 10.4 points per game. The Bears have not won more than 6 games since the 2013 season and have not made the playoffs since 2010, so there is a lot on the line the rest of the way this season. Chicago has faced the weakest schedule of any team this season in the NFL and heads into this game with a plus 13 turnover margin. Their 24 takeaways lead the NFL. Khalil Mack and the rest of the sack-hungry Bears defense has a lot to do with that, but the Bears have played several turnover-prone offenses and have forced at least 2 turnovers in 8 of their 9 games. Star defensive backs Kyle Fuller and Eddie Jackson are going to have their hands full with Thielen and Diggs combo. This should be some classic smash-mouth football on a chilly Sunday night in the Windy City. The Vikings are the fresher team off of a bye, and the Bears have gotten hot against bad teams like the Jets, Bills, and Lions. The Vikings are not on the same level as those teams. We'll look for the minor upset here by taking the Vikings straight up and therefore also against the spread. Early forecast models show the Windy City living up to its name, so we'll also look at the under, as it could be a bitter cold night and a bit breezy during the game. While it doesn't apply to this game, keep in mind that the Bears were flexed from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. to be on NBC and then have a very short turnaround to play the Lions on Thursday in Detroit's annual Thanksgiving game with a 12:30 p.m. Eastern start time. That will also be a tough spot for the Bears against a Lions team out for revenge from last week's loss. Our pick and prediction: Minnesota straight up and against the spread, and this game to go under 45 points. For more information and statistics on this event and every other sporting event this week, check out bangthebook.com. Bang the Book is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sportsbooks.